the key to a healthy relationship is based on polarity. It's opposites attract, dude. It's not likes that attract. Polarity. You want to know why this dude right here? Let's see, where'd he go? Where's my boy? Here he is. This guy is on a hellbound train.
Never have to sacrifice who you are to make someone else happy. And your past matters to me. Like, I care about what happened. It's nothing I can change, but like, it tells me about what you've been through.
This is how not to do it. This is an object lesson in how not to be attracted. I think what's funny is like and you'll see later on, actually, this is so good, right?
Me back to a time I call old Nicole.
Old Nicole.
What's old Nicole?
Old Nicole was...
Old Nicole is the pre-29 to 31-year-old Nicole. Just so we're
drinking
clear.
A lot. I was pretty selfish because I wanted everything to be about me and me enjoying my best life.
And guys putting out cigarettes in your arm.
I was out at bars all the time and, just drinking and really living it up. And
I was so crazy, in college, but now I'm different. You're going to have to work for it, mister.
Once I hit like 28, that's when I started my whole like personal growth journey.
Once I hit 28, fascinating how that happens right on schedule. You know who else was 28 when they hit that point of like sort of exasperation? Tommy Lahren. 28, fascinating how it would happen right then. Huh?
Me moving to Nashville was part of that.
Moving to Nashville.
And
also Tommy Lahren.
Ever since I moved, I call her New Nicole. I know,
this is New Nicole. Old Nicole was rocking it with rock stars and bad boys and dudes who like didn't give two shits about it. Dudes who wanted to, they wanted her to tattoo their name on her.
No, I do that, but I feel like it's cute. You don't like it.
No, it's cute.
Probably.
That right there. Did you see that? No, if you don't like it. That right there, that's disrespect. Let's just back that up. That's too good to not to get back. There we go.
I know. I don't know why I do that, but I feel like it's cute. You don't like it.
No,
that's it. Right there. Done. Eject. Next. That right there is unsolicited, is a natural, organic response to his behavior. She has nothing but contempt for this guy. The first dude that reminds her of the guy who was like putting out, and I'm not saying the guy, but like the guy who reminds her of the guy who would go to the point of like putting out a cigarette on her arm. That's the guy she's going to opt for besides this guy. Sorry, not sorry. That's the way it works.
Probably won't stop, but.
My message to her exes, they're lost. They let her go and treated her the way they did, and it's my gain. So like, I'm truly happy to be her husband.
Wow. You know what, James? Don't be that dude. So first off, polarity is number one. You need to maintain your own identity. That guy, his identity is that girl. That's, like I said, this is the example of what not to do. The reason that's what's not to do is because he's accommodating, he's appeasing, he's a people pleaser. And when you do what this guy is doing, I can't even believe they're married, but she's like, about 28, I started my journey of self-discovery. Of course you did, because you're heading towards the epiphany phase. He doesn't recognize anything like that, and he'll fight me. I mean, literally come to blows with me for acknowledging that for him. But actionable things to do when you're to maintain attractiveness. Here's the number one thing. Here's the best advice I can give you. When you get into that's a marriage or whatever, the opportunities to demonstrate higher value and the opportunities to stoke, like say, competition anxiety or imagination or dread, like passive dread, or which, by the way, is based on social proof and pre-selection. Once you are in a relationship with a woman, stoking those aspects of a relationship, let's say dread, competition anxiety, and by dread, I mean passive dread, imagination, and polarity between you and her becomes much, much more difficult because of the familiarity factor. My wife knows what my farts smell like, right? My wife knows who I am. She knows what my family is. She knows when my dad died. She knows when my mom died. She knows more or less everything about me, right? So you would say, oh, well, you must have a really boring relationship. There's no spontaneity. There's no novelty. Like, no, there has never been a boring moment for Mrs. T. I will tell you that, right? So it's like, it's great to be in a position. It's great to be in living a lifestyle that's just sort of like, that how you choose to live. You have to look for those opportunities in what you're doing. I would also say this is never stop being competitive. Because once you stop being competitive and you stop getting wins, even if it's just like stupid shit, like, hey, I won a chess game. Like if you won something, if you have some sort of achievement or something like that, where even if it's the most minor thing in the world, but if it's like some form of victory or you're good at something, stay good at something.